Hey guys. This team is Truststone free. I tried to use gear, espers and vision cards that everyone should have. I do recommend that you have a Gargaz at 120 for this mission. Also I have Cyrel fully awakened at 120, I just don't have her leveled up. Dario will be tanking the entire level, I'm also using Vow of Love for additional hate. Next is Lorela, she has a key role early on. She has Sharp Shot which is needed for taking down the menacing cactars. She won't be moving around too much in this level, she will mostly be putting damage out from a distance. Now on to Helena, her sub-job time mage, it is key in this quest. Most of the abilities she will be using are Quicken and Imperil. I do recommend that she has Kaleido Moon. Next is Cyrel, keep in mind to try to have max faith and bravery for your units when attempting this quest. Cyrel is key to completing some missions in the quest. So make sure her agility and attack stats are decent. Lastly, Gargaz. He is key into taking out the cactars and dealing high damage. Making him as strong as possible is important, also don't forget that I'm not using Truststones for this guide. So feel free to use them if needed. Here are the missions. There are definitely some challenging missions here, but I will show you a sequence that will clear all of them. You can use items in this quest. Enjoy the tactics. Beginning sequence is important. Lorela will use bells and not move. Cyrel will use Ember Light and move to a specific spot. Gargaz will use his own TMR and not move. Helena will follow Cyrel and use Luna Verve to buff attack. Dario will move to a specific spot and use Saintly Wall. With Lorela use Sharpshoot to hit the cactar. Gargaz will move next to Lorela and use Unavoidable Pain to finish the cactar. Here, Cyrel will hit all 3 enemies with Tiger Maw. Sometimes the soldier can counter-attack which will give him HP back. I recommend a restart if that happens. Helena should cast Quicken here on Cyrel. Then have her move back to a specific spot. Taunting Blade with Dario to keep the hate going. Then have him move down to a specific spot. Now, you should be able to take out all 3 enemies here if your stats are high enough. Then have Cyrel move to a specific spot. I do a basic attack here to gain AP. I use a low AP cost skill here with Gargaz to put in some damage. It's best to use Helena here to cast Imperil on Typhon. It's also important to place her in the middle. This will keep the white dragon from spawning on the top platform. Move Cyrel to a specific spot and buff up. Sharpshoot the cactar. Have Gargaz finish off the cactar. I decided not to do anything here with Lorela because how little the damage would be. Also, not doing anything shouldn't count to the overall action count for this quest. Use Imperil with Helena. You should be able to hit Typhon with Cyrel to help finish him off. Move Gargas down to a specific spot in order to hit the soldier and the dragon. Aeroga should be able to hit both of them. Lorela should now damage the Sahagin with an instant cast move. Keep the hate going with Dario using Taunting Blade. Cyrel should be able to one-hit the Sahagin using Tiger Maw. Then move her down to get ready to fight the final boss. Here I decided to use Quicken on Gargas. I want him to be able to take out the dragon before Dario takes another hit. Keeping hate on Dario is important at this point because it will make the final boss act a certain way. While I was using Gargas, I wanted to see if I could use a skill that cost less AP than Flare to take out the dragon. Unfortunately, Flare will be my only option. With Lorela I used Mega Charge so that it also lowers unit attack resistance. At this point I realized Cyrel has little AP left, so I have no choice but to do a basic attack. She is very important at this stage because she can put in a lot of damage and help build up to Chain 4. She can also slow the enemy with her Cleaver attack. I gave Dario Magic Wall here in case he takes on a hit. I try to throw as much damage as possible with Gargas, so I used Flare again. I made Helena cast Quicken on Cyrel.
Invincible.
I recommend you slow the boss as soon as possible. Cyrel can easily handle that with Constricting Cleave. I decided not to attack with Lorela here because of how little the damage would be. I used Helena to cast Imperil to further weaken the boss. I made Dario stay here because Tetra was heading in his direction, so I used Sentinel to strengthen his defense. I follow up with more damage from Gargas. I do attack with Lorela here because the damage is significant now. Here I'm trying to decide if I should do a basic attack and break my chain or just buff. Unfortunately, here I realized that Helena doesn't have any more wind-based attacks left. So I decided to haste Cyrel instead. Mega Charge again with Lorela. I have no choice but to buff here with Gargas. When using Cyrel, you can quickly build a chain using Lupine Rend. It's a good thing Gargas has a casting time here because this gives me an opportunity to make someone hit Tetra before he can cast. I used Dario here to do his first attack to make a chain 3, thus making it so that Gargas hit a chain 4 with it being the final blow. It can be tricky to build the chain, especially if you run out of AP. Lucky on this run I still pull it off. It's definitely possible to do it way sooner. Hopefully this guide can help you beat this level. Thanks for watching.